Good morning, everybody. Beautiful Wednesday. I want to tell you once again, there's not one cloud in the sky. And as I've lived in Texas now for almost 3 years, it is the case for about 90% of the days here where there's not one cloud in the sky. Zero. The sky is just clear and blue. So today I just wanted to mention a little bit about renting or leasing in Texas. And every single video that I make is strictly based on my own experience. That does not mean you're going to have the same experience if you're going to rent or lease in Texas. But I'm just telling you what I've experienced so far. So, when we moved here in 2022 to Texas, I didn't know any of the areas. We have little kids. We didn't know the schools. We didn't know school regions and where the good schools are, the bad schools are, and things like that. I didn't know where I wanted to live. I didn't know how I wanted to live. Do I want to be in a community where there's like a neighborhood and houses close to each other? Do I want to buy a house that has a couple of acres around it if I'm going to be able to afford that? But I just didn't know what I was going to do. And I didn't want to buy a house just to buy a house and be stuck with it later on. I mean, I know property values go up and things like that, but I just did not want to get into that. Now, for being here almost 3 years now, coming up on that in March next year, I have been leasing the house that we live in for the time that we are here. My experience with it was this, and is this. The house that we are leasing is a 2,600 square foot house. The price I'm leasing it for is about $2,000. $2,000 for 2,600 square feet in a brand new home, upstairs and downstairs. Very nice, big open kitchen with granite countertops, nice white cabinets, wood-looking floor. It's not real wood, but it's wood-looking floor. Upstairs, huge playroom for the kids, and I mean huge playroom for the kids. The yard in the back is not a bad size. It's okay. We can go outside, get our fire pit going and things like that. So $2,000 to rent a 2,600 square foot home, a brand new home in a brand new area, brand new neighborhood, all brand new homes, all brick, all around us. So that's my cost here for renting that kind of a house. It's in the suburbs of a big city. I live in Dallas. It's not anywhere close to Dallas. To get to the center of Dallas, I would probably have to drive for about an hour. But that's perfect for me. I've never liked big cities. I've never wanted to live in big cities and things like that. So that's that. Now, on top of that, I do get electrical bills. I do get water bills. I do get, garbage that has to be taken away. And the house is hooked up to gas, so I have a gas stove, so there's a gas bill as well. Now, the total amount of renting the 2,600 square foot home with all those three things being paid is, I would say, it changes because, there's different amounts of electricity used in the winter, different amount of electricity used in the summer. But overall, average cost to lease this home with all the bills being paid, probably about $2,800. And like I said, a 2,600 square foot home, brand new in a brand new neighborhood, nice, quiet, clean, very good to live in. So that has been my experience. The landlord I'm dealing with is a woman it's rare to meet these kinds of people. She's been the nicest landlord I've ever had. Never any issues. If there is any, even the smallest issue in the house, which we had a small issue with the AC going down one time and high temperatures, and we had a small issue with the roof leaking a little bit because we had a hailstorm, and hail here is pretty bad. Once I let her know we have an issue, that issue has been like taken care of right away. No questions, no nothing. Everything has been done perfect. So I would be honest with you, telling you to, if anybody could get a better landlord than I have, good luck. It's to me, that's 1% out of 100. Very rare to get that kind of a landlord. And we have a good relationship overall. We talk from time to time. We've become friends, you could say. Not close friends, but we know what's going on in each other's families, and we know each other's family members and things like that. So it's a nice relationship. So that's pretty much that. There are houses that you could pay more for to lease or less to lease, and of course it depends on how close you are to a big city like Austin, or close to Houston, or close to San Antonio. I'm in the area around Dallas, so the closer I be to Dallas, my rent will probably be higher. So that's pretty much it. But I live in an area where it's pretty much on the outskirts of where the building so far has ended, although they're building out more and more neighborhoods further out. But I'm close to a lot of places that I want to be close to. I'm decently close to the city, which is about an hour. I am 40 minutes away from the airport in DFW. Stockyards, very popular place to visit in around Dallas, and Fort Worth. I'm about an hour away from that. If I want to take my kids to a farm to pet some animals and things like that, I'm about 15 minutes away from that. So there's a lot of great things that you could even do with your kids, indoor and outdoor, in and around the area that I live in. A lot of great, nice parks. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry if I do. Great parks around the area. Nice. Everything around me where I live is pretty much new or a few years old. So everything is nice, clean, a lot of open space, wide roads. And it's just, we're happy where we're living now. But when we'll be buying a home, we will not be buying a home in a neighborhood like we're living in now, because we just want to have more space for ourselves, So that's pretty much what I can tell you from my experience living in Dallas, renting or leasing in Dallas. And that's it. If you have any questions, please go ahead, put them in the comments, and I will try to answer anything that you might ask me as best as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's more coming soon on different subjects, and like I always say, if you want to know anything that I haven't touched on in any of my videos yet, please feel free to ask me in the comments, and I will make sure to either reply in a comment or actually make a video about it, if it's a deep enough subject. All right, thank you guys. Enjoy your day. Take care. Bye-bye.